Hello everyone, it's Kathy Champion and you're back here at my YouTube channel, Kathy's Random Acts of Stamping. And today we're doing another installment on I Didn't Know I Needed to Know That. I've had some people to question how do you store your stamps versus your dies when you have a bundle. And I thought I need to do a little quick tutorial video on this, and I thought this would be the perfect time to do it. When you get this is a bundle, this is the Tidings and Trimmings, and it is a photopolymer. Now when I get my stamp set, I take it off of the plastic and I put it into the stamp kit, the case, because that's the new system, the way Stampin' Up! Has you to store them now, which I love. It's so easy just to come in, pull one off. When you're done with it, you just set it right back down. They're always where they need to be. So I love that. That's only for the photopolymer. Now if I get a stamp set that is, let's see, a cling stamp set, I go in and I go ahead and put all of my labels on, and then I keep this sheet right here to lay over it so they don't stick to the top of the case. That way they're onto the paper which they came off. And I have a couple of videos up that shows you a real easy way to put your sticker on, and I'll try to remember to link that below. And so that's how I do that. But what I wanted to concentrate on today is my storage system. Now when I get a stamp set and a die that matches, a lot of times, like Christmas trimming dies, Tidings and Trimmings, you might have something else that has Trimmings in the name, and you will, once you separate these, you will not be able to find what goes with what. So what I discovered, and I didn't learn this from anyone, something that I found that worked for me, was to use my little P-Touch, my Brother P-Touch labeler. And you can pick these up off of Amazon. I'm sure stores have them. But what I do is I go ahead and you can just type in your names. So I do 2 for my dies and 1 for my stamp set. And I'm going to show you. Let me get the rest of it. I was doing this and I thought I need to stop what I'm doing, and Tidings and Trimmings. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to type in, I think I got everything typed in. So I'm going to go ahead and print this. So really simple. And the refills for these P-Touch labelers are rather expensive if you buy the Brothers brand, but I pick mine up. I get an off-brand on Amazon, and I think I get like 5 or 6 in a package. Very economical, and that's the way I purchase mine. It does make it much easier. Now once that finishes printing, then I'm just going to use my little cutter right here and cut it off. And there I've got my labels. So I'm going to go back and always go back and take out before I turn this off. So when I get ready to do my next one, I'm ready to go with no problem. So you can see that's backing everything out. And we're done. Cut it off. And I keep that in a drawer right beside my desk because I do use it quite often. Now in order to prep my dies, I'm going to show you, they come in this wonderful little envelope. So I'm not one of those people that likes to throw away something that's good and replace it with something else. We can use this envelope, and I'm going to show you my system. I pull everything out. I take my dies off and I put them on a magnetic sheet. These are vent covers, and I order them off of Amazon, and I just cut my pieces the size I need them to be, transfer my dies on it, and then I stick that backing that you took the dies off of to the back. And then I take a piece of packaging tape and I just fold normally it goes over like that. I fold it all the way over to the front, and I use just a piece of packaging tape and get that going. This is that easy start, which I love, and it's not gonna easy start for me now because I'm doing a video. There we go. I do have a little edge on here that's not quite what I want it to be, so I'm just gonna tear that off and stick it in the trash. And then all I do is I just pull off a piece of tape about yay long, and I bring my I bring this over top of that flap and just stick it down to the back so it's not flapping and flopping. Then I have the perfect pocket. So then what I do is I turn this piece over, put my stamps on the back, my dies on the back, and I slide it into the envelope. Now I'll show you why I do that once I get this in. Once I get this in, then I have all my information on the back side and I can see my dies on the front. Then I take a pair of scissors and I go ahead and trim these out. So I'm going to trim Christmas trimmings, which is the dies. Like I said, I do that twice, one to go on the dies and one to go on the back. And the title of the stamp set is Tidings and Trimmings. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the name of the dies right here, Christmas Trimming. And I just pulled my adhesive off of the back and I stick this down right across the top so that I can see it. And then when I file these, I don't have any problem finding them. Now for the trimming, this is the name of the dies. This one is the name of the dies. So what I do is I take the name of the dies and put it on the back of the stamp set. So if you buy used stamps from me, retired stamps that have been used, you're going to find this on the back of the stamps if they have a bundle. So then so now I know that that stamp set goes with this die, but say I pulled these dies out and I need to know what stamp set, so I put the name of the stamp set on the back of the dies. This is just a check system that I found that works for me, and I never ever have to guess what stamp set and what die set goes together. And I'll show you, like on the Nature's Harvest, we have used this one quite a bit. I have right here Harvest dies, and if I go over here and I have everything listed alphabetically, so I go in to find my H's. And then I can pull my Harvest dies out, and everything is right here. And I have right here Nature's Harvest. So this right here works really well for me. So the Harvest dies, you cut two of the name of the dies, one for the back of your stamp set, one for your front cover, and you cut one of the stamp set title and put it on the back of the dies. This just works every time for me. It's an easy way for me to keep up with what dies go with which stamp set, because they don't name them the same. If they named it Tidings and Trimmings, you wouldn't have to do this. But I just found that this works really good for me. When I first started with Stampin' Up, I had to develop a system that would work in my brain, and this really clicked for me. I hope that's been a helpful tip. I hope it's something that you'll try. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you need to purchase any Stampin' Up products, I would love to earn your business. If you're not currently working with a demonstrator, please reach out to me. All of my information is in the description box below this video, so just click on it and you can find all the information, my website, my email address, and my phone number. So if you need to reach out, I'm here for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and as I always say in closing, let everything you do and say bring glory to our Father in heaven. He is worthy. So until we craft again, God bless and keep you. Bye-bye.